guys, and welcome to today's video. I feel like I've been fairly MIA. I think I mentioned in my previous video it's pretty much because I sent off my camera to get fixed, kind of set me back a little bit. I'm like not overly happy with today's lighting, or I don't know, there's something about the picture that I don't like. I don't know if it's my hair, it's slightly darker, but it's still blonde. It just doesn't really look, well, it's still like fairly light, it just looks very dark on camera. Or maybe it's my jumper, I'm just not sure, but there's something that's just not quite right in my opinion. Anyway, today I thought I would show you some new in product. They're all here and there's quite a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's possibly 8 different categories, but I feel like that might be a very, very long video, so I'm not sure if I'll include all of them, but since it is going to be quite long, let's get started. From Eyelaw, they've released 2 kind of sets for Christmas. They've got their party collection and then their like Hollywood glamour collection. I have a set of eyelashes from each collection. These are the Frozen Beauty party ones, and these have little kind of silver lashes almost kind of thrown in there. They're kind of metallic rather than just silver. They say that they're ribbon embellished lashes, and they are actually really, really pretty. If you kind of want something a bit party-ish, then these are quite nice. I don't think they're too in your face, it's not glitter. It's almost like iridescent, and there's not too many of them. My favourite have to be the kind of Hollywood ones. And these are the Dangerous Beauty Lash Edit, and oh, let's just take a second to admire these. These are beautiful. You have 3 sets. You have a more natural one working your way down to kind of more dramatic ones, but they are all beautiful, all very wearable. I would say maybe the top ones are more of your day one, and then the bottom ones are like proper party, whereas the other ones kind of like an evening lash. Actually, even the middle ones are quite dramatic, but I still think the bottom ones are quite wearable, and I will definitely be wearing them soon, so hopefully I'll feature those in a video. As most of you probably already know by now, I have such a weak spot for gold packaging, and I have the new Christmas collection from Burberry, which looks like this, and it is beautiful. I might be wrong, so do correct me if I am wrong, but I think Burberry is always silver. At least everything that I have is always silver, and as you can tell, I am a massive gold fan. The box outside suggests that the inside is gold, and ta-da! It actually is gold. Oh, I'm like dropping so much stuff. So it looks like this, and I've got a few things. This one here is a Gold Glow Fragrance Luminizing Powder, which I think is basically a highlighter, and looks like this. It's actually not that gold on the inside in my opinion. No, actually maybe it is, but it is fragrance, but only really, really lightly. I would probably still rather this not to be fragrance, but it's just beautiful. It says My Burberry on it. I love it. It's got a really good mirror and really nice and sturdy, and just beautiful packaging. I think Burberry packaging could only get better by making it gold. I believe it's called the Festive Gold collection, and this here is an eye colour cream, and this is in the colour 120, yeah, I think it's just 120. And this is a really beautiful kind of very pale gold glitter colour. They have a Radiance Fresh Glow Luminizing Fluid Base, which looks like this. I believe this is just a highlighter which you use under your foundation or over your foundation as a highlighter. A lipstick, I must admit, this is probably the one product that I was a little bit disappointed by, just because I can't see anyone using this lip colour. It's a gold, but quite like a greeny gold, and this is in the colour Burberry Kisses. No, maybe it's 120 again, Festive Gold. I feel like they made up for that with the Burberry Lip Gloss, and this is in the colour Military Red, Burberry Kisses Gloss, and that's just such a beautiful, beautiful red. I haven't tried this or anything like that. I have never tried a Burberry gloss, but I am very excited to try this red one. Then on to Bourgeois, and if I'm completely honest, I'm not totally sure these are new, but I think they are, and if they're not new on the market, they're at least new to me. And there's 2 palettes. This one here is called Welcome Back, and this one is Crazy in Love. Oh, I love that. So maybe you like the palette. And I've got a few of these, and I actually really, really like them. I think they're really good quality, really inexpensive, and I think quads are just the perfect number of eyeshadow, especially because I find that some people do get really overwhelmed with too many colours. This one, which is Welcome Back, is pretty dark, but it's probably the one I'm most excited about, because I would quite like to use kind of more colour in my makeup routine, and I think this khaki is beautiful, as is the navy, and I just really want to try this palette together. And then Crazy in Love is obviously the best name ever. This one's much lighter. It's got a gold, a silver, and kind of like a gunmetal silver. But really pretty and quite a nice one, especially for this time of the year. I think this is the same product as always. It's their Java powder, and I believe this is just limited edition packaging for this time of the year, and it's just really, really pretty. It's a kind of like royal blue almost, maybe navy. And yeah, I think this is a really good powder. Quite a nice little one to pick up if you're a fan of it too. On to Clinique, and they've released quite a lot of new things. They've got some lip liners. I actually didn't look for those because I already had quite a lot to talk about. I've been using them and I really do like them. And then I've got like two kind of palettes. I love Clinique packaging, but it leaves like all finger marks all over it. But inside this palette, which is called the Pretty Easy Eye Palette, are 8 shades, which are all very, very wearable, kind of essential shades. 2 mini little eye pencils as well, which is just so good, especially because I feel like if they weren't to put the eye pencils in here, they would instead put a brush, which is probably going to be quite crap. So I'd much rather these little mini eye pencils. And there's 8 shades, which I believe are all from previous eye palettes. And they've got a mirror on the inside and then kind of like a how-to, but you don't have to follow that if you know what you're doing. It's got a dramatically pretty and a naturally pretty kind of like tutorial on the inside. Then they've also got a Pretty Easy brow powder, which looks like this. It comes with 2 brushes, a brow powder, a powder highlighter, and then a fixative. I totally read laxative and thought that was pretty weird. I haven't tried these, but when I do, I'll definitely report back if I like them. And then I love the Colourpop range from Clinique, and they've released 2 new lipsticks. Oh no, I think there's 6, but I've only got 2 of them. I've got Blush Pop, which looks like this, quite a nice wearable everyday kind of mauvey shade. And then Raspberry Pop, which is just like a really beautiful wearable plummier colour, well, raspberry colour, kind of a nice autumn shade but for everyday. These are pigmented but they're not matte, so I don't think that they're too like harsh or anything like that. They're quite easy to wear. Staying with lipsticks, Barry M have also released their, I'm actually not sure what these are called, but I'll leave the name below, and they're basically lipsticks but they're shinier than their other formula, which is matte. And I've actually spoken about this lipstick recently, but I love this shade, but I was playing with it and I smushed it miserably. My friend tried to make me throw it away because she's like, it's broken, like get rid of it. And I'm like, no, it's so pretty. And this is the shade 169. I think the reason I like these so much because they're really comfortable on the lips. And then they've got this one, which is number 171, which is quite a wearable autumn plummy colour. And they've just got a really nice variety of like summery shades, more wintry shades, and like really nice wearable everyday shades. Really inexpensive and just feel comfortable on the lips, and I've just really been enjoying these actually. Bobbi Brown has released so many new beautiful things, I kind of almost don't know where to start. For all you highlight lovers, they've released 2 highlighters, and these have to be the chicest highlighters I have ever seen. They look like mini perfumes. They are beautiful. They are cream highlighters, so they come with a little pump, and then you kind of pump it onto your hand and then you can apply it to your face. I'm not sure how many there are, but I have 2 of them. I have Seashell, which is quite like an opaly traditional highlight, and then also Sunlight Bronze, which as the name suggests is quite like a bronzy golden sheen, but both really beautiful. They're quite light in consistency. They kind of remind me a little bit of Benefit's Sunbeam, or Benetint, not Benetint, the highlight one, I can't remember what it's called, but oh, they're just so chic and so beautiful. I really, really like those. I've got a blog post about their new mascara, which is what I'm wearing today, and also their long wear gel sparkle shadows and liners, which look like these, and these are basically kind of like the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliners, but these are shimmery and you can use them as an eyeshadow. I personally think that these work beautifully as an eyeshadow. I kind of prefer them as a shadow than as a liner, but I'll leave a link to that blog post below. And then their kind of Christmas palette is the Grey Stone Eye Palette, which looks like this, and this is beautiful. It's got such a beautiful grown-up shimmer shade, which I adore. It's great for an everyday eye or quite a smoky eye, and the quality of Bobbi Brown shadows are incredible. But a little bit more unusual and something I really, really love, I haven't had a chance to try them though, are the sequin eyeshadows, which look like this. They're mineralised, I believe. If they're not mineralised, they look like the mineralised shadows, and they're both quite dark black shades embellished with, this one's purple and this one is called Starbeam and the green one is Comet. Comet is probably one that I wouldn't use, but I think that Starbeam is just stunning. It is a perfect dark, plummy, shimmery but not too shimmery shade, and I can't wait to try this one. And then finally, probably the item I'm most excited about from Bobbi Brown is this new lipstick, and this is their Luxe lip colour, and you can tell it's Luxe. This packaging is beautiful, really heavy and sturdy and just stunning. They're just beautiful. And this is Plum Brandy, and I cannot wait to wear this colour. I haven't tried it, but I suspect it's gonna be a favourite real quick. There's so many other products I could talk about. There are loads of new launches, but this video is already fairly long and I don't want to bore you guys. But I will be back at the end of this week with Christmas gift guides. I am so excited. I have maybe 3 Christmas gift guide videos coming up and a few blog posts, so definitely stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, it is free, and I will leave my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, and my Facebook links all down below, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a lovely day. Bye!